All right. We are live. Here's the end of this game. All right. All right. Maxi. Air ball. And that is a two-pointer by the Hawks. 30 seconds left. Tyrese Maxey. Four seconds, 3 seconds, 1 second. And there's a shot clock violation with 7.2 left. And that does it. All right, so Atlanta, Philadelphia tied at 1. Let me trying to get the scoreboard and all that now. So it's 118 to 102 final. All right, there we go. All right. Okay, let me see if this works. Let me know if we're back. Okay. We should be good now. Are we back? You back? All right. Whew. Video back, just sound? Okay. So, yep, okay. Okay, hold on. Let me get the court. All right, here we go. What in the world? Oh, come on. Yep, okay. Okay, so I'm going to have to do it this way.
Pull up over Gobert. Count it.
All right.
Still in rhythm.
So I'm going to have to do this manual. We've had too many issues. That's why I'm going to have to do this manual. Alrighty.
Ingles, no. Rebounded by Leonard. He'll push the pace.
All right, here we go. Kawhi. Got it to Marcus. Here's Reggie Jackson. Back to Kawhi. Kawhi Leonard. Got it for a lay-in.
Gobert is frustrated that the rest of his teammates did not get in to help on that initial contact. And with a blocking call there.
It'll be PG-13, 8-0 run. And a 10-9 lead for Utah.
What's up, EK9?
You see here,
Aider?
just comes off, just freezes him as he steps into that mid-range jump shot there.
Off the inbounds.
All right, here we go. Paul George.
Clippers can take the lead.
9-10.
Turns the corner.
Paul George.
Extra.
Here's Reggie Jackson. No good. Ingles with the rebound.
And I think transition is going to be so important in this game because both teams are
Got
so
to O'Neal. Here is Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell turnaround jumper. No good. Batum with the rebound.
In this game.
Greg, Utah has missed its last 6 shots. Jackson takes it to the rim.
And Reggie Jackson, no good. Hey, Joe Dunn, appreciate that. Donovan Mitchell, no good. And Batum comes up with it. Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, no good. And Royce O'Neal with the rebound.
Really good job of controlling that defensive backboard. They have not allowed Gobert to have the impact there early in this game.
Utah 3 of 11 from the field and a timeout taken.
All right, we got a timeout taken. Utah takes the timeout. All good. Let's go. Clipper, says Jorge. Ara says, I guess let's go Jazz. Evan says, show the game. Cannot show the game.
In this stream, we will not be showing the game due to copyright reasons. We do live reactions, game audio, and play-by-play. Thank you. With that being said, sit back and relax and rock with your boy.
Hey, shout out to the little MVP. Can't show the game due to copyright reasons. If you can get the NBA to give me the copyright go ahead, then I will show the game. But until I get that written consent, I will not show the game. But we have a blast and we have a whole lot of fun.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
What's up, Keith Davis? What's up, Tyler? Jorge, I love you, bro, but the New Orleans fan in me got to go Jazz. Whew. These stupid commercials, man. I'm going to tweet. You know what? Let me go tweet the TNT. Like, turn your stupid commercials down. You're blowing people's eardrums. Oops. That's what I'm going to do. Let's go do that. At TNT. Come on. TNT drama. There we go. Turn your commercials down. You are blowing eardrums. Thank you. All right, there we go. And that tweet is sent out. Your boy ain't playing no games. What's going back, Linda? What's up, Plugs? Steve David? All right, here we go. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell gives it to Bogdanovich. No good. And that's Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. There's Marcus Morris. Gets tripped up. That is on Favors.
That loss last season to Denver. Tyronn Lue taking over for Doc Rivers is now in Philadelphia. Sixers and Atlanta now tied at a game apiece. Greg with Utah. They believe this team is better equipped than a year ago. Obviously, they made moves.
Fifth season as
last
NBA
year
coach,
to
first with
address
the Clippers.
what they think were missing pieces
For
in
Ty
the
Lue.
championship run.
Here's Zubac, got fouled on Favors again.
By Favors.
And I wondered
That is back-to-back fouls on Derek Favors.
Zubac into this game, and he's going to match him up when he can with Favors there, as you see. Great pass. Looked like a pretty good block, but Zubac will get to the
Yeah, that one looked like a good block.
You know, the irony of that whole 3-1 loss, Utah didn't catch any heat.
All right, and Zubac makes the first free throw. Ties this up at 10 apiece.
It was more internal for them, whereas with the Clippers, because of the expectations going in, we hadn't seen that.
What's up, Aussie?
When LeBron went to Miami and they lost that first year.
And Zubac makes both free throws. What's up, Abby?
Over the hump in this second round, and this should be a heavyweight battle.
Here's Donovan Mitchell with the basketball. Donovan Mitchell, guarded by Kawhi Leonard. Donovan Mitchell airballs it.
That's an air ball from Donovan Mitchell. This is the third time the Jazz have been the #1 seed, 97 and 98. They were the top seed. They went to the finals each of those 2 years, losing to Michael Jordan and the Bulls.
So the Clippers have a 1-point lead, 11-10 with 6:09 to play here in the first quarter.
This is a potential breakthrough series.
Here's Paul George.
Exactly right. I get a feeling
Paul George gives it to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi gives it to Paul George. George was looking for Zubac, and it is out of bounds. And it stays with the Clippers.
Jerry Sloan and Derrn Williams, that group that advanced through the playoffs but couldn't quite get over the hump, but they weren't able to sustain
FX
it.
Bro just
like
saw
that
Philly
previous iteration
20
of the Jazz.
bomb
Carmelo
Hawks.
is here. There's a statue in front.
Not a fan of the Jazz, want the Clippers to win. Here is Marcus Morris, no good. Derek Favors with the rebound. Here comes Jordan. Jordan Clarkson.
It's been defense really on both ends, and I like the game plans of both teams.
Jordan gives it to O'Neal.
Defensively, they've been
Back to
able
Clarkson.
to test shots, and that's
Clarkson,
a big part of playoff success.
no good. Rebounded by O'Neal, and there's a foul.
O'Neal working hard on the inside for Utah.
What's up, Kelly?
And how about that? Might be the first offensive rebound that the Jazz have had, and you know that's a priority for both teams, defending that defensive backboard if you're the Clippers and attacking it for the Jazz.
So a couple of free throws here for Royce O'Neal. Hey fans, welcome back. 21-22 NBA season ticket memberships now on sale across the league.
Now we're tied at 11.
Best prices,
5:23
best
left in the
benefits for your
first
favorite team
quarter.
next season. Visit NBAtickets.com.
What's up, Marjon?
To learn more. The Andersons got tickets to the game.
Game one for Clips.
You know everything is right again in the world.
Jordan Clarkson from the
Utah has
Tone.
missed 10 straight from the field, and O'Neal finally breaks the scoring skid with
Paul George heads
heading
to the
LA
bench.
We'll keep an eye on this rotation because Patrick Beverly was getting very little run after starting the
And
first
he
two
makes the
games
second.
of the Dallas series.
12 to
Then the
11.
change was made to Reggie
Utah
Jackson.
back up
Beverly's
by
in there
one.
early.
Here's Patrick
And I
Beverly.
like it because
Beverly
he is going to be,
gives it to
I
Zubac.
think, given the opportunity to guard Jordan
Zubac
Clarkson.
got it to
And it's
Luke
a better
Kennard.
matchup for him because he's a better
Here's Patrick
on-ball
Beverly.
defender than help defender.
Beverly to Luke Kennard.
Game 7.
And 4-3.
That was a great
Luke
foul.
Kennard.
Attack, and Kennard spaced it properly.
Jordan
Able to knock down
Clarkson.
that triple.
Clarkson using the screen from Favors.
Clarkson, no good. And there is a foul. That's going to be on Kawhi Leonard.
Clippers disagreeing with that call. So that's going to be Kawhi Leonard. And that will be
So Michael Johnson, what's up, Trojanator?
Beverly with a great drive there.
Please shout out Mrs. Trojanator. Shout out to the Mrs. Trojanator.
Again, attacking the offensive glass was Royce O'Neal there to draw that foul against Kawhi Leonard.
So Leonard, 3 field goal attempts, 1 bucket, 7 minutes.
Kennard
2 fouls.
underrated as a shooter.
And PG-13 will check back in.
I definitely know a lot about Luke Kennard as he was a member of the Detroit Pistons. Here's Donovan Mitchell. No good. Paul George with the rebound.
He is not going to be able to step up on that pick and roll and help, so that's going to be there all.
Got it to Patrick Beverly. No good, and Donovan Mitchell with the rebound. And no good. Rebounded by Kennard. Luke Kennard gives it to Patrick Beverly. Floats it, no good. Beverly saves it, but he steps out of bounds.
And you can see with this lineup right now, a little more challenging offensively for the Clippers. Good effort there by Beverly. Looks like that right foot came down as right before he's able to.
All right, here is Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson.
Ball fake on George.
Got it to Niang. Niang's going to drive. Got a block by Zubac, and it's stolen. Here's Favors. Royce O'Neal off the back heel, no good. Zubac with the rebound. Here comes Luke Kennard. Got it to Patrick Beverly.
Look, we want to shoot it with confidence. We want to be aggressive.
Beverly still with the basketball. Got it to Luke Kennard. Here's a screen by Zubac. Luke Kennard still with the basketball. Step back three and through. Luke Kennard for three.
Luke Kennard has given this Clippers team.
Here's Donovan Mitchell. Donovan with basketball in the paint, kicks it out. Niang airballs it.
Utah shot more threes than any team in NBA history.
And this is not typically how Kennard gets it. He's a guy that loves to catch and shoot, but does have that ability to put it
All
down
right,
going
Clippers are up 17 to 12. 3:15 left in the first quarter. And here's Patrick Beverly.
Even though they've had their struggles offensively against this vaunted Jazz offense.
Here's Beverly, gives it to Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard to Zubac. Zubac back to Luke Kennard. Appreciate that, Bob Morris. Here's
They are 3 of 20 from the field. Morris squares, connects.
Morris. Marcus Morris, 4-2. Appreciate that. Ronald H. Hilera. Hopefully I said your name correctly. There's Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Zubac. Here's Paul George.
Double on George. Shakes loose.
Paul George gets fouled, goes to the free throw line to shoot two. And that's Derek Favors with a, whoa, hold on, with a foul. That is his, I believe, third. So he might be done for the first half. What's up, DoorDash Dad? Jazz, good home team too. How many championships has the Clippers won? Anyone watch Cruel Summer? Talk about drama? About to blow flex, says DoorDash Dad. Definitely subscribe to Bowflex Chronicles. Clips to go, says Kelly. Arku says, I hope Jazz beating the crap out of those Clippers. Trying to look right for LA. Was just about to say, hope you're home now. Clippers has no championships yet. Trox, you hate them too? Yes, I do. After I found out, what in the heck? What happened to my... Hold on a second. Okay, Okay. What in God's green earth is going on here? hold on, you guys. I don't know what the heck is going on here, and I'm starting to get irritated. Oh my god. What the heck is going on here? You know what? Let me close that. All right, all right. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully we are back. Hold on. Let me... Are we back? Are we back? Give me a thumbs up if we're back. All right, we're back. All right, there we go. All right.
Finally breaks the streak.
All right, so it's 24-15.
With the best of them.
40 seconds left. Here's Paul George.
Can't answer.
No good. Niang. Got it to Ingles. Ingles going to bring it up. Ingles.
Shifts gears.
Shoots. No good. Zubac with the rebound, and there is a foul.
Trying to grab that rebound. He got hit by Oni.
I tell you what, Zubac has done a really yeoman-like job here in his
Hey, y'all ain't got to
minutes.
throw him in that many timeouts. Just hide the dude.
Try to get any opportunities for Gobert, and I think that's to the benefit of the Clippers.
Y'all don't got to
here
throw
this
him in
first
that
quarter.
many timeouts. If people say, tell me to shut up, just get rid of their sorry behinds.
Didn't have a big role in the first round series.
All right, here is Zubac. Got the first free throw. I do what I want. Hey, DoorDash just said, whatever, I do what I want.
Finally wins a game in the final game, Game 7. It's just not something you see very often. We have seen teams lose games 1 and 2.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, and not to be expected, but you felt like the Clippers.
And
there was
he
a
got
team
the
that they
free
could do
throw.
that would beat Dallas, and look, Dallas was
Here's
getting
Ingles.
as good as you could be throughout the course of that series, but you
Ingles.
saw they just didn't have enough firepower nor ability defensively.
That's
when it
5
mattered.
seconds.
Clarkson
Jordan
keeps the clock.
Clarkson. Clarkson. 4-3.
Tosses three-quarter court.
And that does it for quarter number 1. All right, it is 25-18. Let me try to bring back up the court, get ready for the second quarter. Of course it would do that. Let me see. No. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'd rather do it like this. Bam, like that. Bam. There we go. There we go. We back. What's going on, Hollywood 80? Oh, man. Been having some computer issues today. There was no computer issues yesterday. I have got to get me a stupid graphics card for this computer. What's going on, Ulysses Valley? Hopefully I said your name correctly. Jazz players are less veterans than Clippers. Grid, just bring $20 cash and no credit or debit cards. But don't tell them. Man, I am so sick of TNT and their commercials. They're going to get me to the point where I'm going to drive to their main office, wherever it is, and put up a big old sign that says, turn your commercials down. You're blowing people's stupid eardrums out. can't stand when the commercials are so freaking loud. Hey, Kenny, please don't, what do you call it? Spam in my chat, please. But it is 25-18. We are at the end of one. Commercials at 100% volume. Abby, for real. Like, geez Louise. Like, the game's at a nice little level. And then you put on the commercials and it's just like, holy God green's earth.
Start from your defense, just 5 made field goals.
There's Ty Lue
in that first quarter. What was most effective about your defense?
Well, they got some open shots that we want to take away, but I thought we're scrambling, trying to make them, put the ball on the floor, getting to the paint. So we're doing a good job trying to take away their threes.
At the same time, though, just 13 points for your starters in that first quarter. Offensively, what do you need to see more of here?
All
in the
right,
second?
here comes the
Just
Clippers to
attacking.
inbound.
Luke Kennard came in and gave us a great lift.
Here's
making
Rajon
threes.
Rondo.
The paint, they're going to help, and we're going to get open shots.
Thanks, Ty.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're back at
Rondo got it to Paul George. George pump fakes, kicks it out to Luke Kennard. There's Paul George. Paul George for 3. And it's a 10-point game. There's Niang. Got it to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson, no good. And it is Paul George was out of bounds, so it stays with Utah.
Again, didn't play a large role in that first round series. We saw more of Terrence Mann. So we know that Rondo is very capable in these situations.
All right, let's go. Barrett got it to Ingles. Ingles no good. Rondo with the rebound, brings it up the court.
For the Jazz, the miss.
Here's Luke Kennard. No good. Rebounded by Gobert. And here comes Ingles.
You get those opportunities in transition.
Ingles gonna drive. Loses it. Oh, got it to Oni. Oni no good. And Jordan Clarkson wisely lets it go out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers.
Inside tracks summing up the opening quarter on both sides.
All they made was threes. All they did was make threes. And we only gave up 25 points. Keep guarding. Keep guarding. The shot's gonna come.
Jordan Clarkson got it for 3. And it's a 7-point game. There's Rondo. Rondo with the basketball.
Clarkson is starting to find his rhythm.
Got it to Luke Kennard. But there is a whistle called.
Their makes have been from downtown.
And if I'm Utah, my one concern is
All right, that is on Oni.
Engaged offensively. And it's not like he's going to lead you in scoring, but you want to get him a couple opportunities at the rim to put.
There's Rondo, got it to Zubac. Zubac got it to Paul George. Alley-oop for Zubac.
Perfect setup.
9-point game, 30-21. 10:20 left to play here in the second quarter.
The top of Gobert.
Here's Ingles. Ingles wide open, shoots it for 3 and through. Joe Ingles. Here's Rondo. Rondo got it to Zubac. Zubac no good. Tips it out. Oni. And there is a foul. That is on Paul George.
Typically on that call, it comes down to whether or not
scores 30-23 with 10 minutes left.
For a loose ball.
And now Tyronn Lue will go smaller with Zubac heading to the bench. Remember, Kawhi Leonard left fairly early. That's the foul on George, number 2. So Leonard replaces him. Marcus
All
Morris.
right, here is Ingles.
How about
Ingles got a screen by Gobert. Gobert got the ball from Ingles, and it's stolen. That's on
Morris just takes it away, runs
Morris.
and yeah, you're right. What a play, DeMarcus
No,
Cousins.
that's DeMarcus Cousins.
Things happen. Again, did not see the floor in the first
DeMarcus
round.
Cousins.
Is making changes.
Yeah, and then running the floor after the great defensive effort. And
Count that baby in a foul. DeMarcus Cousins.
There defensively by Cousins, and then, as you mentioned, running that floor. And that's what we talk about. Can you convert off the good defense in transition? And that was a great example of it there by the Clippers.
And he makes the and one free throw. Makes it 33-23, a 10-point game. Here's Joe Ingles. Got a screen by Gobert. Ingles gonna drive. Ingles throws it up. No good. Rebounded by Cousins. And here comes Rondo. Rondo gives it to Kennard. And Kennard gets it from Terrence Mann. Kennard rattles it in. And a timeout taken Utah. A 12-point game. And we have 9:20 left here in the first half. 35-23. What's going on, JJ? There is one game tomorrow on the schedule, and I'll be live for that one game, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that is for the Denver Nuggets at the Phoenix Suns. But I will be live for Necessary Roughness tomorrow. So we'll have some Necessary Roughness. We talk all 32 NFL teams. We talk football. You know, all 32 teams. We'll probably talk about the trade with oh my goodness, Julio Jones. Yeah, that's his name. So we'll probably talk about Julio Jones. We'll probably talk about more some NFL talk and things like that. And then right after that, we'll be going live for the Nuggets and the Suns. I'm sure this championship won't be a blowout and a 4-0 sweep. Hold on, what's going on? I have no idea what's going on in my own chat. We donate to you. We donated you the chip, and you talking about Willis? Okay, so JT says nothing, Trox. Okay. So we'll just let that go all over my head. You know, when the championship games plays? I'm not too sure yet, Plugs. Trox, do not read the comments out loud. Okay. Got you covered. Why would I embarrass myself or somebody else? Kelly Gardner says Green Bay. What's going on, Mr. Mellows Hood? So we got a couple more seconds left till we resume the game audio following the Jazz timeout.
Well, partner, one thing I didn't think I'd do early in the game is have a package on Luke Kennard. But he has been terrific here early on. Just opportunistic, knocking down jump shots, making good decisions, and giving the Clippers a much-needed boost. Keep in mind, Kawhi Leonard really has not been a factor offensively with the early foul trouble. And Kennard has picked up the slack.
Kennard
Here
had
is
11
Ingles.
in Game 7. He
Ingles
already
with the
has 11
basketball.
tonight,
Got it
and
to
that's
Jordan
the magic number.
Clarkson.
Has
Clarkson
played 11
kicks it out to
times.
Ingles. Ingles shoots it for three. No good. And there is a foul. That's a loose ball foul on DeMarcus Cousins.
That call looked like, from our vantage point, he may have had inside position there, but credit Gobert for just continuing to work to attack that offensive glass there. It's a tough one there, boy.
This equals.
All right, here is Gobert. And that's an offensive foul on Rudy Gobert.
Even when they make a two-pointer, it doesn't count.
Yeah, and that's not on Gobert. That's on Joe Ingles. And this is, again, where you miss Conley. He needs to take another dribble to force Cousins to come to him. He didn't do that, and it allowed Cousins to establish.
All right, another timeout. All right, so they are possibly going to look at it. There is a timeout, so copyright music, do have to mute it for. And I am going to mute this stupid commercials from now on. Tired of my eardrums blaring and a headache coming. But, yeah, appreciate the 161 in the building. You guys are truly awesome. I don't even know how many subscribers I have because my subscriber count is down. Let's see if it is working, though. Nope, I already seen it. It's probably going to say 0. Okay. I know that's not true, but, yeah, the thing that I use is down. So it is what it is. Just trying to see how close I was to a number change, but yeah, we're going to have some fun, though. Actually, I could tell this way. Just go into my thing. Okay, we're almost close to a number change. That's awesome. Appreciate each and every single one of you. Wait, what? Now what's going on? Hold on. Now my name is getting brought up. No, but seriously, minus Trox? What's going on now? I'm so lost. Hey, Kenneth, can somebody fill me in? Y'all got me dazed and confused. I guess I'll just go and look through the whole thing. What's going on, Pack Attack? Get some likes going. Absolutely appreciate that, Pack Attack. Trox, she's hot for you, bro. Wait, who? What? I have no idea. Hey, I'm calling the game. That's all I'm doing. At this point, I have no idea. I have no idea. Trox never knows what's going on. Hey, that is facts. You know me too well. Trox is in his own world. Hey, facts, Tyler. Hold on.
Is successful. The on-court ruling has been overturned. It is now a blocking foul on Cousins. Continuation of the review will matter. Therefore, it's a successful basket. Gobert will shoot one free throw.
All right, count that baby in a foul. Gobert goes to the free throw line to shoot one.
And it is a huge call because Gobert gets the bucket, gets the free throw. No offensive foul on Cousins. Yeah,
it's a huge play. And remember, Gobert had not scored prior to that. That was only the second.
And he makes the and one free throw. 35-26, 8:57 left.
And credit the Clippers defensively overall was doing a terrific job of.
All right, here we go. Terrence Mann
against the Jazz.
Terrence Mann still with the basketball.
They had the largest rebound disparity in the league, but the Clippers were very good as well.
Terrence Mann still with the basketball. 5 on the shot clock. Where's the ball movement?
Kick, shot clock winding down. Rondo.
And Rondo.
Doesn't go. Shot clock violation.
That was a shot clock violation.
How about the defensive rotations there? Particularly
Wow.
where
See,
he did a phenomenal job
if I'm-
of making
if I'm-
a hard contest and enforcing
if
the
I'm
kick out
Ty
by
Lue,
man, and you
if
can
I'm
see
Ty
there,
Lue,
said he did not
I
even
am
get
taking
it
Terrence
off in
Mann
time.
out and
That
telling
is
him
the
sit the
first
darn
Clipper
bench.
Turnover of the night. Bogdanovich.
There's Bogdanovich for 2. The reason why I would sit him is because you got to get ball movement.
The two getting ready to
Here's
check
DeMarcus Cousins. Got it to Terrence Mann.
For me, this is what Kawhi Leonard needs to start. to
Terrence
put
Mann
this in.
still with the
He has
basketball.
been very
Here's Rondo. Rondo to DeMarcus Cousins. No good.
on a 3-ball.
And here comes Bogdanovich.
We are under 8 minutes to play.
Here's
The first
Ingles.
half.
Screen by Gobert.
Ingles, the
Got it
bounce.
to Gobert. No good. And Terrence Mann comes up with it.
Pinball, and Mann's got it. Mann.
Here's Terrence Mann with the finger roll.
Great job of attacking.
37-28, 9-point game.
Gobert is not down there. If you can get
Joe
to the
Ingles
rim,
with the
he should be able to
basketball.
get a shot off uncontested.
Ingles off the glass and in. Make it 37-30, 7-point game.
Better rhythm.
And we have 7:17 left to play in the second quarter. Terrence Mann to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard
Cheating is Gobert.
got it to DeMarcus Cousins. Here's Rajon Rondo.
Rondo goes
Here's DeMarcus Cousins for 3.
Utah is starting to get a
7 minutes left, 40-30. Clippers up by 10. Here's Joe Ingles.
Gobert.
Got it to Rudy Gobert. And that's an offensive foul.
And I'll say it again.
Rudy
He's getting
Gobert
the ball too soon.
gets charged with the
When
foul.
he's got to put the ball down, that means you put him in a bad position. If you're Ingles, you got to take it one more count to let him get in a scoring position, and then he can avoid that offensive foul.
The upcoming playoff schedule, Wednesday on TNT, Denver and Phoenix, Game 2, Thursday on ESPN, Brooklyn and Milwaukee, Game 3.
There's
And
Rondo.
this Clippers-Utah series continues with Game 2.
Got it to Batum.
In.
Got it to Cousins. Now to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi's going to drive.
Drives,
And
sticks with it.
that is
Tie 'em.
a jump ball.
And I thought a good decision by Leonard to attack. Gobert not out there. And he just was not able to exploit. Credit Royce O'Neal defensively. Didn't allow Kawhi to elevate there. See how he tried to step in and lost his balance a little bit and forced the jump ball.
Mitchell back in.
There's Batum. Got it to Reggie Jackson for 3. 43-30.
Was running down, and he has been in rhythm from 3.
Here's Donovan Mitchell. Got it to Royce O'Neal. O'Neal to Bogdanovich.
Trying to turn it
Bogdanovich off the glass. No good. DeMarcus Cousins with the rebound.
Boogie Cousins
There's
extended
Rondo.
minutes for the 11-year veteran.
Rondo.
Rondo loops it.
Got it to DeMarcus Cousins, but that's an offensive foul.
He got Mitchell. And Cousins makes some of the best facial expressions in the NBA.
I don't know if he got Mitchell, but Mitchell sure made the officials feel like he got him there. And I couldn't quite tell from that angle. Yeah, that's a tough call. If I'm DeMarcus Cousins, I am not happy with that one, but
Got 6:01 left, 43-30. Here's Donovan Mitchell.
And that's 3 fouls.
Got it to Jordan Clarkson.
DeMarcus Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins has 6
And now he's
points,
gonna
3
have to boogie on the
fouls.
bench.
Clarkson gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell now with the basketball, guarded by Rondo.
Activity out front. Jackson
And
got
there
tied up
is
with
a
Bogdanovich.
foul. That's on Reggie Jackson.
So Reggie Jackson will pick up the personal.
I tell you, the pick and roll defense also, you see him wrestling there, has been really good though from the Clippers standpoint, and the Jazz, one of the best pick and roll teams.
Here's Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell
Got it to Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich works inside.
Bogdanovich, turn around, jump shot, and count it for 2.
Bogdanovich hasn't gotten anything easy. That was a very
There's Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi kicks it out. Nicholas Batum gives it to Marcus Morris. Now here's Rondo. Got it to Batum. Batum for 3. And through.
Just making an attack in the paint.
And here's Mitchell. And count that, baby, and a foul. Donovan Mitchell.
Bogdanovich here, that's really good defense. Forces him to a tough fadeaway there, but he is able to knock that down in rhythm. And then that great kick out, and Batum continues to pay dividends for the Clippers.
You look
What's
at the
up,
numbers
food?
from the Clippers in the first round
Says
series
Clippers
against
win.
Dallas. In the victories, they held the Mavericks to 99.3 points per game. In the 3 losses, it was a different story.
Here is Donovan Mitchell missing the free throw. But wait, there's a lane violation on Kawhi Leonard.
They really have, and both teams. You know, it's not as if the Clippers have been lighting it up there, but defensively, I think that's going to be key for them moving forward. They've got to be able to create separation. You're not going to hold teams to 80, 90 points, but you can have stretches 2-3
We have
minutes
5:06, and Donovan Mitchell makes the second free throw.
In a game.
The rare lane violation called against Kawhi Leonard, giving Spiny Mitchell another chance at the free throw line.
All right, here comes
9
Reggie
points for
Jackson.
Mitchell. This is an 11-point lead for the Clippers.
Got it to Kawhi Leonard.
To play first half.
Kawhi Leonard
High screen, but 2. Leonard continues on the drive, and he's
gets fouled.
And it's going to work against
And
Royce
that's going to
O'Neal.
be on Royce O'Neal.
The NBA playoffs on TNT is brought to you by FanDuel. More ways to win. And by Geico. You could save even more by bundling home and car insurance. LA Clippers missed a free throw earlier. They are 6 of 7, now 7 out of 8.
All right, count that
They
first
were
free throw
24
by
of
Kawhi
24
Leonard.
free throw line in Game 7.
The shooting of this team from a season ago, if you think about it, led the league in three-point percentage and free throw percentage. That efficiency's coupled with how much better they've gotten defensively, boy, and they can create nightmares for opponents.
Best free throw shooting team ever.
Isn't that amazing?
84% as a team.
All right, here we go. Kawhi Leonard
There are guys who are great free throw shooters who shot 82.
Yes. And you'd say, oh,
gets that free throw.
I mean, obviously,
48 to 35.
this squad has a lot of talent. They finished 47 and 25, ended up with the 4 seed.
Here's Donovan Mitchell.
Matchup they were looking
Mitchell
for.
goes all around that rim and in.
Some points in the
And it's an 11-point game, 48-37. 4.5 to play. Rondo for 3.
Continues not playing
51-37. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Got it to Derek Favors for a jam.
On that pass, Favors gathers and goes up with it.
4:15 left. We got a whistle.
Over there, but they're going to say still Clippers ball.
LA shooting numbers, 47% from long range, 9 of 19, 47% overall. Compare that to Utah. The Jazz are shooting 30% collectively, 25% from downtown.
Here's Rondo.
Everybody catches their breath.
Got it to Reggie Jackson. Back to Rondo.
The Clippers have led by as many as 14 currently up.
Got it to Kawhi. Screen by Reggie. Kawhi still with the basketball.
Will they help? They will with Gobert.
Got to Nick Batum. In and out, no good. And and Royce O'Neal comes down with it. Here's Donovan Mitchell, shoots it, no good. And Rondo, oh, steal. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. And now it's within 9. All right, timeout taken. LA Clippers are up 51-42 on the road with 3:36 left to play here in the first half. Michael Johnson says, I'm lurking too. Come on, Jazz, says Steve M. Let me know out of the 131 in the building. Appreciate each and every single one of you. Let me know who you guys are going for. Put hashtag Clippers, hashtag Jazz. Let me know who you are going for. What's going on, Jamul Silva? Hopefully I said your name correctly. How's it going? All right, Abby, have a wonderful night. JT going for the Clippers. Steve M going for the Jazz. I'll let you guys know Trox is going for the Jazz. I lost a lot of respect for the Clippers when they started making fun of Damian Lillard about his head coach, Terry Stotts. You don't make fun of a player because of their head coach. If you're going to make fun of a head coach, you make fun of the head coach. You know, you barely got it to the second round, and you had to go to 7 games. Like I can't. That's one thing I don't like. You know.
To the Memphis Grizzlies without Donovan Mitchell. Point production was not what they're accustomed to.
Coffee Cup says fire.
2 through 5, they just rolled offensively. Everything really came together.
All right, here we go. We are back.
126 to 110. They shot 52%.
Batum inbounds it. Here comes Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson gives it to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi shoots and gets the deuce. And it's back to an 11-point game. 3:16 left here in the first half. Joe Ingles with the basketball.
Leonard has 6 points.
Ingles got it to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell, he's going to drive off the glass and in. Count that deuce. Here's Paul George. Got it to Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson, and there is a whistle called. Defensive 3 seconds on Rudy Gobert. When you're down like this, you cannot be, you know, not paying attention to how many seconds are in the key.
So technical foul.
You gotta keep moving. Get yourself open. Set a screen. Do something. Don't just camp out in the lane. Here's Kawhi Leonard, because now it just cost you 1 point.
The LA Clippers a 10-point lead.
Now the Clippers are back up by 10 with 2:49 left.
Over or under for each prop for your chance to win. Head to FanDuel.com/over/under to make your free picks before every NBA on.
There's Reggie Jackson getting the inbound pass. Got it from Paul George. Here's Reggie Jackson, gives it to Kawhi Leonard. Got a screen by Reggie. Now gets the ball back. Reggie Jackson for 3.
Rhythm offensively right now from that triple, and a lot of.
There's Ingles, got it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich gets it, no good. And here comes Paul George with the rebound, brings it up himself. Paul George shoots, no good. Rebounded by Gobert. 57-44, 2:05 to play. There's Donovan Mitchell, no good. Rebounded by Batum. Now we got under 2 minutes. 2 minutes till halftime. Here's Kawhi Leonard. Got it to Batum, got it to Reggie Jackson. No good, and it stays with the Clippers.
And John Goble made the call initially that it would be Clippers basketball, but just
All right, so I guess he's going to overturn the call. It's going to be Jazz ball.
My bad.
My bad.
My bad.
That's a my bad. It's the universal
Here's Donovan
sign.
Mitchell bringing it up the court.
Anywhere you could go.
Did he use the head knob?
Yeah.
You know, normally you knock
Here's
the head
Joe
knob.
Ingles. Got it to Rudy Gobert, but it's stolen by Kawhi Leonard. And there's a take foul by Joe Ingles.
So a giveaway. Turnovers have not been a huge problem on either side, but the Clippers
What's up, Ramel?
really kept the turnovers down in that.
Hey, you're welcome, brother.
0.
Yeah.
Just crisp basketball for LA.
I think your last
They've
name is
been really
Pelguero.
solid offensively. The ball's moving.
If I
well.
mispronounced your
They've
name,
gotten
my apologies.
great quality in their shots.
What's up, Marty Mark?
And you can see it. Ingles has had his struggles. He just has not been as sure with his decision making.
Like Justin says,
In this
speaking
first
of
game.
sleep, got to hit the
You
coffin
mentioned no
soon
Conley,
as
no
well.
Serge Ibaka.
That's a steal. Here's Joe Ingles. Gives it to Royce O'Neal for 2. Both teams are in the bonus. 1:15 left. 57 to 46.
Their pressure here.
Here's Rondo. Rondo's going to drive.
Re-aggravated his back injury. He missed nearly 2 months with the back
Got it
injury.
to Kawhi. No good on that triple try. Rebounded by Gobert. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell, spin move. Got the bad pass back. Ingles got it to O'Neal. O'Neal. Here's Ingles, and there's a foul by Kawhi Leonard.
And that's one time where you pass up a good look and it pays
There's
off when you pick up
42.8
that
seconds
foul
left in
on
the
Kawhi
first
there. That's
half.
Because you put them in rotation defensively. And that's what this Utah offense does so well. They force you into rotation, and then they make you make a mistake that leads to a good look.
Kawhi Leonard has 7 points and 3 fouls.
For Joe Ingles, who shoots
Joe
at
Ingles at the free throw
84%.
line to shoot 2.
Scan
Both
for
teams
your
are
shot
in the
to
bonus.
experience everything
Got
courtside has to
42.8
offer.
seconds left,
Michelob Ultra is giving you the chance
57-46.
to win tickets
Make it a 10-point game,
as well as
57-47,
amazing prizes.
as the Utah Jazz bring it within
No
10.
Mike Conley tonight. The hope is that he will be good to go for game number 2, but that's not a guarantee according to head coach Quinn Snyder. Where else have they missed Conley's presence?
Well, he helps them defensively, and he as a quarterback out there. But
Ingles
honestly,
set to
the
shoot
pick
his
and roll
second
action.
free
Yeah,
throw.
because you don't see Gobert getting the touch.
And he misses.
Last
And
touch
that's going to
by
go to the
Gobert.
Clippers.
Rebound out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Because now you take
Last
Ingles
touch by
off your
Gobert.
bench where you got
Here
two
comes
guys that are in
Batum.
the
Got it
finals
to
for 6
Rondo
years a year coming
on the
in.
inbound
It gives
pass.
you such versatility and flexibility with that rotation.
Coming up.
And a screen by Batum. Rondo gives it to Batum. Batum's going to drive in the paint. And there is a travel. Utah ball going back down the court.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Ernie Johnson and
deserved.
the entire crew. Best studio show in the business.
It really is, no doubt about it.
So now 5 turnovers for LA. It was Batum.
Here's Donovan Mitchell.
There's a 9
Got 28 seconds.
The game clock as we wind down in this first half.
About 9 seconds between game clock, shot clock.
Switch back. Mitchell looking for
Donovan
the switch
Mitchell
again. Batum stays
shoots
at home.
it.
Short.
No good, and it goes out of bounds. Clippers ball
Yeah, I
with
thought
12
Donovan made a bad
seconds
read
left.
there on that pick and roll, and great effort there by Batum
57-47 with 12 seconds
in order
left.
to get back to their
Oni
original
comes
man
back
there.
in.
They got bailed out there with a bad shot, I thought, by Mitchell.
Oni checks back in. Toss it in for Mann. 10 seconds to play.
Terrence
First
Mann with the basketball.
looking to post up Morris.
Gives it to Marcus Morris.
4 seconds.
Got it to Batum. 4, 3. 60 to 47. And that is halftime.
Great decision there by Morris to force. I thought
It is
Gobert
60
in
to
the
47
helmet, but
at the
he
half. Clippers on the road are winning by 13. All right, going to pin that comment. So we are on halftime.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Hey, shout out to the little MVP. Wanted to be a part of her dad's stream, so I let her record some audio tracks so she could be a part of my streams. But I am going to take a quick halftime break, and when I come back, I'll bring in the halftime stats, and I'll also, tell you all the stat lines and things like that. And then by that time, we should be back for the second half, and I'll bring back in the game audio. What's up, Sebastian? Says, remember me? I was in the Lakers versus Warriors. Absolutely. Welcome back. How's it going? What's up, E? Hey, nice shirt, bro. Hashtag playoff attire. Absolutely. What's up, Leomar? But I am going to take a quick halftime break, enjoy some music by my brother-in-law, and then when I come back, it'll be the start of the third quarter, but I'll have the halftime stats just prior to it.
Just an LP. This a LP. This a LP.
All right. What is going on? How's everybody doing? But yeah, when I found out, Very first day they scheduled me on that shift, I said, deuces, I am not coming in. Told the district manager, look, I'm not coming in. I'm quitting. So you can either A, fire me or I'm quitting. Either way, I'm not coming in. You fool me like that, I got no respect for you. But Nicholas Batum for the Clippers has 6 points, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Kawhi Leonard, 7 points, 3 fouls, 1 steal, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Marcus Morris has 6 points, 1 block, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Reggie Jackson has 9 points, 2 fouls, 1 assist. Paul George, 5 points, 2 fouls, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. DeMarcus Cousins, 6 points, 3 fouls, 1 turnover, 1 block, 3 rebounds. Zubac, 5 points, 2 blocks, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Rondo, 3 points, 2 turnovers, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Beverly, 0 points, 1 block shot, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Terrence Mann, 2 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Luke Kennard, 11 points off the bench. He is the game-leading scorer for the Clippers, and it's off the bench. He has 11 points and 1 rebound. Utah Jazz, Royce O'Neal has 4 points, 1 foul, 1 block, 4 rebounds. Bogdanovich has 8 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Gobert, 3 points, 1 foul, 1 turnover, 8 rebounds. Ingles has 8 points, 2 fouls, 1 turnover, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. Mitchell has 13 points, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 assists, 1 rebound. Niang has 0 points, 1 rebound. Derek Favors, 2 points, 3 fouls, 2 rebounds. Clarkson has 9 points, 1 rebound. Oni has 0 points, 3 fouls, 1 rebound. Utah Jazz is shooting 32.1%, 17 for 53, 7 for 27 from the three-point line, 25.9%, and 6 for 7 for 85.7% from the free throw line. The Clippers are shooting 20 for 42, 47.6% from the field, 11 for 23, 47.8% from the three, and 9 for 10 for 90% from the free throw line. But that does it for the halftime stats. When we come back, we should be back for the second half audio. Oh, that was a long time ago. I was, I think, 18, 19 years old. Yeah, that was a long time ago. But yeah, I'll never do that ever again. You know, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Oh no, we ain't getting to that part. Because I wouldn't want that to happen to me. So, you know, she bamboozled me. And yeah, I don't care what she does now. You know, one thing about me is I hold a grudge. And yeah, I don't care nothing about her. But oh snap. You know what I did forget to do? Let me do this. Because there is nothing up. Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go. No snuggling in basketball. My pillows will not cure hangovers. Well, Mr. Mellow's Hood, there's two things that can cure hangovers. There's either a Vietnamese noodle dish called pho, or you got to keep on drinking. You either drink yourself sober or you eat some Vietnamese noodle dish called pho, and that'll cure it right after you get done eating. Steve M says only in football. More beer cures hangovers. How did we even start talking about all this? Haha. I like it though. Yeah, so I just found out though that the Kansas City Chiefs assistant head coach or former assistant head coach, Coach Reed, pleaded not guilty.
We like the competition. You ready for their hustle? I got ball. I got ball. Stay high, boy.
Paul George is mic'd up.
That was your inside tracks. Paul George and the starters did enough, but it was the bench that really stepped forward for LA.
I mean, plus 16. Think about it. Kawhi and Paul combined 3 of 13, and yet they have a 13-point lead, and it is because of the impact that they got from that bench. They were terrific. And really
yeah, Trevor, it's on TNT.
Let's see what kind of adjustments.
All right, here is. Hold on, let me take that off. Take the.
Here in the second half.
O'Neal is called off the push.
All right, Royce O'Neal gets.
Let's check out the game summary.
Picks up a foul
by Geico. And in that first half, LA shoots it at 48%. Utah limited at 32% at three-point shooting. They took
Clippers have 13 assists to 9 assists, 4 turnovers to 3 turnovers. Utah is kind of taking care of the basketball a little bit. Here's
kick it around the perimeter.
Marcus Morris. No good. And here's Donovan Mitchell with the rebound, brings it up himself. Donovan Mitchell gets it for 2. 60-49.
Early in the shot clock, getting out.
You're welcome, Trevor.
Off the good defense there.
Here is Paul George. Got it to Marcus Morris. Shoots it. No good for 3. And Royce O'Neal picks up the rebound. Donovan Mitchell for 3. And it's an 8-point game. Here's Nicholas Batum. Batum with the basketball. Got it to Paul George. Paul George. And gets fouled. That's going to be on Royce O'Neal.
That was a great attack there by Paul George. No doubt about the foul. And I think anytime you're struggling, one of the best things you can do is get to that free throw line. Try to establish your rhythm there. As O'Neal came over, a little bit of contact there on the shot.
Second foul on O'Neal.
All right, Paul George has 5 points, 1 for 7 shooting, and 5 rebounds. And make that another point as he makes the first free throw.
Going back to the Oklahoma City days, they got into it during the playoff series. We have not seen anything flare up between the two here tonight, but just something to keep in the back of your mind. If something were to develop in this second half.
And count both free throws. Royce O'Neal inbounds, got it to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell brings it up.
A terrific perimeter defender.
Here's Joe Ingles.
Probably the best.
Got it to Royce O'Neal. Here's Ingles. Got it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has a mismatch, and there's a foul. Reggie Jackson picks up the foul.
Mitchell, him being a little more aggressive attacking. I think Bogdanovich is the other guy that's got to be more aggressive at not just settling, because the Clippers have done a pretty good job of contesting threes here.
Here's Gobert, got it to Donovan Mitchell. Here's Joe Ingles.
How good was this Utah team at home this season? 31-5. They won 24 straight home games.
Donovan Mitchell for 3 from way downtown.
Established himself as a true star.
62-55. Donovan Mitchell, 21 points. Appreciate that, Christopher. Here's Paul George. Paul George shoots and misses. Bogdanovich with the rebound. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell drives and gets the lay-in. And a timeout taken, Los Angeles. 62-57. 9:42 to play here in the third quarter. What's up, Richard? Appreciate that, Jeffrey. Welcome to the family. Jennifer says BRB. All right, Jennifer. Steve, 20 years in nursing. We talk about poop all day or all the time. What's going on? Sanchez says Mexico. Shout out to Mexico. Appreciate that, Del Rey. Welcome to the fam. Panger says, go Clippers, fire. Good long relationship starts by making each other laugh. The relationship will last forever. Hey, that is all hashtag facts, mister. You know, I've always said, you know, laughter is a key to everything. You know, laughter is a key to happiness. Laughter is a key to get out of depression. Laughter is a key to, you know, make somebody else smile. And, you know, laughter is a huge part. Yeah, that's why I always try to have these streams, you know, fun, laughing, you know, things like that. And, you know, to try to have a good time. You know, during the day while I'm not on, you know, we got to take care of work and take care of family, take care of children, things like that. And, you know, when we come out to these games and watch sports, you know, it's away from a getaway from reality and a getaway from life. You know, so we try to make it a good experience and, you know, good time and have fun. What's going on? Roman Garcia says New Mexico in the house. Go Clippers. Shout out to New Mexico. What's up, Motor City Podcast? How's it going, brother? Laughter is what the Jazz will have when the sweep the Clippers. But Trox, you are as boring as they get. You never shout, laugh, or get emotional. Hey, Jorge. Mike Tomlin, you're next. Remember that? Oh, man. Wait, we had some fun during the football season. We're having fun even during basketball, man. We have fun all year long. Brent Big Street says, oh, yes, Trox. I remember that.
Try to get his
all right, here we go. Jazz are on the last 10-2 run, the last minute 50. Here's Batum. Batum gives it to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard backs down Royce O'Neal. Kawhi Leonard, no good. Rebounded by Gobert. And the drought continues. Here's Ingles. Got it to O'Neal. Back to Ingles. Joe Ingles gives it to Donovan Mitchell. There's a switch. Marcus Morris is now on Donovan Mitchell. Got it to Ingles. Ingles shoots. And no good. Put back, no good, but there's a foul. Royce O'Neal going to the free throw line to shoot two. Reggie Jackson picks up the foul.
Cross-court pass. I think he caught Kawhi a little bit off guard, and that allowed for an attack.
What's up, Mayan King?
Which created that offensive rebound opportunity for O'Neal.
And that is the fourth foul.
Here's Royce O'Neal. Gets the first free throw.
Shoots it at 85%.
Donovan Mitchell, highest playoff points per game, 27.5. Beats Anthony Davis, just under LeBron James and Kevin Durant. Minimum of 25 games on the active rosters.
The least amount of notoriety, and yeah, he plays in a smaller market, but Donovan Mitchell is proving himself to be one of those guys. When you talk about the true superstars in this league.
And Royce O'Neal makes them both, 62 to 59. And here comes Rondo. Rondo with the basketball, got it to Paul George. Paul George, guarded by Bogdanovich, got a screen by Zubac. Here's Paul George. Dribbles in the lane, reverse lay-in, no good. Gobert with the rebound. Here's Royce O'Neal to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich, no good. And Kawhi Leonard with the rebound, but there's going to be a Joe Ingles loose ball foul.
Kawhi to come up with that loose ball, and they're going to get Ingles. Wow, I tell you what, that's a tough one.
I don't know about that one. That's a ticky-tack one.
I did think that there was contact.
There was early contact, but there wasn't enough for a foul, but they called it. Here's Kawhi Leonard, turn around, jumper, gets it for two, 64-59.
That's what you gotta have.
Here's Donovan Mitchell.
Starting to switch hands, you need your best player to step up and give that.
Got a screen by Gobert. Donovan Mitchell, no good. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard brings it up. Kawhi kicks it out. Here's Paul George, back to Kawhi. And there's a foul on Bogdanovich.
Foul call. Yeah, and you can tell on this play here, he knows Gobert.
What's up, the Sub-Zero?
He goes that right shoulder fade away. Doesn't allow for Gobert to get a complete contest on it and able to knock that one down.
And that's the third team foul against Utah.
All right, here is Kawhi Leonard and gets it off the glass and in.
And that's what Ty Lue told us earlier. When you go at Gobert, you have to create contact.
Here's Bogdanovich, got it to Rudy Gobert. Gobert gives it to Ingles. Ingles with the basketball. There's a mismatch. Gobert is guarded by Paul George. Here's Bogdanovich, turnaround jumper, and gets it for two. 66 to 61, 7:05. Appreciate that fitness forever. Marcus Morris gives it to Kawhi Leonard.
7 on the timer. Leonard one-on-one. Crossover.
And that's Kawhi Leonard, no good. Rebounded by Ingles.
Great job there by Bogdanovich.
Ingles with the basketball.
Straight line drive and then just contesting.
And there's a foul.
On the offensive foul, remember.
That's Rudy Gobert.
So even if it was a bad call, it does not matter at this point. And that's a good call. Lowered the shoulder there. Never established a position to set that screen.
Rudy Gobert is going to the bench.
For the Jazz.
There's Rondo.
For Utah, Rondo handling the point guard for LA.
There's Paul George. Got a screen by Zubac. Paul George tries to alley-oop it. No good. Stolen. Here's Royce O'Neal. Got it to Clarkson. Clarkson gives it to Donovan Mitchell. 4-3. Donovan Mitchell from way downtown.
This place is starting.
And it's a two-point game. Donovan Mitchell has 26 points, 13 this quarter. Here is Kawhi Leonard. Appreciate that, the Sub-Zero. And Kawhi Leonard, 4-3.
To the pressure. Kawhi Leonard continues.
Appreciate that, Jim.
With his performance this
Here's Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is hot this quarter. He's going to turn around, pump fake, shoots, and off the glass and in. It's a three-point game.
To not let the Jazz lose this game.
Here's Rondo. Got it to Zubac. Zubac, turnaround hook shot, and he connects for 2. 5:20 left. Here's Donovan Mitchell off the glass, and there's a foul. Zubac with the foul.
And the difference here with Favors, he doesn't speed you up or force you to alter your shot. There, Zubac's able to shoot in rhythm, that little jump hook, and convert.
Donovan Mitchell is going to the free throw line to shoot 2.
84% personal foul on Ivica Zubac.
Got the MVP chant for Donovan Mitchell, has 28 points, 11 for 21 and on the field, 1 for 1 at the free throw line.
Meditation exercise.
And it's in and out and no good on the first one. Appreciate that, Ellen. Welcome to the fam.
And Aaron Rodgers catch all the action from Big Sky.
Appreciate that, Drilla
on TNT
from Manila.
I'm going to try to watch that.
Welcome to the
We
fam.
might be a little busy with the postseason, but not used to having postseason basketball in July.
Yeah, you pack shorts.
And he splits the pair. Donovan Mitchell makes it 71-67. Utah is down by 4. Here's Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi with the basketball. A near steal. Kawhi to Rondo to Marcus Morris. Loses the ball. And it is Jazz ball going back down the court.
It might have been a deflection by Utah, but I say this all the
What's
time.
going on,
Officials
Ivan?
Referee momentum, and right now the Jazz are the ones dictating with their physicality, the quickness. Yeah, good call there. He did not. Favors did not touch the ball.
Got his 7 turnovers now for LA.
Donovan Mitchell.
Just 4 for the Jazz.
Got it to Royce O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich, turn around, jump shot, off the heel, no good. Favors with the rebound. Bogdanovich to Favors to Clarkson, and Clarkson for 3. Appreciate that, Patrick.
It's a
1-point game, 71-70. Here comes Rondo. Appreciate that, Cherie. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Here's Rondo. Got it to Marcus Morris. Morris drives in the paint, shoots, no good, and rebounded by Favors. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Kicks it out, Royce O'Neal off the back heel. No good. Rondo with the rebound. Rondo gives it to Marcus Morris. Marcus gives it to Zubac. Here's back to Rondo. Rondo shoots. Oh, gives it to Zubac. Got a block, but gets it back. And it's a jump ball. Jump ball. No basket.
Tonight at that backup center position.
All right, let's go. We got ourselves a ball game, folks.
To force the jump ball.
So it's going to be Zubac.
We got a jump ball, and it's going to be Favors and Zubac.
The bench played such a large role in the first half, and that has not been the case here in the second half.
Yeah,
Marcus Morris goes to the bench. Appreciate that, Dan.
They have not gotten the same contributions from that second unit.
And it is out of bounds. Jazz ball going back down the court. Appreciate that, Sarah.
And right now, there's a lot of indecision defensively by the Clippers, and they are their heels.
Appreciate that.
And how to guard Donovan Mitchell.
IR. I'm not going to even try to pronounce that. My apologies. Welcome to the family. Jessica, appreciate that. Here's Kawhi Leonard. Shoots. No good. Zubac. No. Comes down Donovan Mitchell. Royce O'Neal. And count that lay-in. And don't look now. The Jazz are up by 1. 3 minutes left in the third. Here's Rondo. First lead is 12-11 in the first quarter. Here's Rondo. Rondo gonna drive, got a block by Favors. Out of bounds, stays, but Derek Favors says, no, 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 not in my house.
In Salt Lake City, the Utah Jazz down by as many as 14, now up by 1. Third quarter action.
All right, and we got a Jazz timeout. Appreciate that, Wyatt. Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. I swear if the Clippers blow a 3-1 lead, I quit. Gold or silver? Detroit style pizza all day. Hey, absolutely. Detroit style pizza is super underrated. I would definitely put Detroit style pizza in the top 3. Larry says Clippers win that games. Appreciate that radiology department. Shout out to the radiology department. We in the Philippines, we love the way you cover the game. Keep it up. Hey, I appreciate that, Raymond. Shout out to the Philippines. Who gonna win, guys? Says Unshul. Free Melly says Philly cheesesteak. Where at on that? Hey, I love me a good Philly cheesesteak. Philly cheesesteak. Hey, I could be mad as can be. You put a Philly cheesesteak in front of me, and I'm instant smiles. What's up, Deep Mystery? Says Jordan Clarkson. Steak no contest. Steak no contest. Junak says shout out from the Philippines. I live in Philly, so I always eat them. Hey, absolutely. I don't live in Philadelphia, but there's some restaurants that got some really good Philly cheesesteaks here in Michigan. It's probably 20 times better in Philly, obviously being called the Philly cheesesteak, but hey, I definitely love me a good Philly cheesesteak. What's up, Christine? Who going to win, guys? Any idea? I am going for Utah, but I am not sleeping on the Clippers. I got just a personal vendetta on the Clippers. They were talking stuff back in April against against Damian Lillard, talking bad about his coach to him, and I'm just like, dude, that's not called for. Like, if you're going to talk bad about the coach, have your coach talk bad about the other coach, or you talk about the other coach. Don't talk stuff and things like that to Damian Lillard. Like, Damian Lillard, he's trying his tail off. So that's my whole thing. And I was a big time Clippers supporter. Like, I'd rather see the Clippers win than the Lakers win.
Where it's at. You know what I'm saying? You just keep getting your mind right, and it overcomes everything, just like you're doing. Okay? Let's go. Do it on D, it'll happen on O.
All right, that was the head coach of the Utah Jazz telling Donovan Mitchell, you do it on the defense, it's going to happen on the offense. All right, here we go. Rondo set to inbound. Zubac with an alley-oop jam. And the Clippers go up by 1. Ingles gets the inbound pass, gives it back to Niang. Niang with the basketball, guarded by Rondo. Here is now Joe Ingles. Ingles to Clarkson. And there is a whistle.
On the outside, foul called. Batum crowded.
That's on Nicholas Batum.
Just a terrific pass. And one thing you can always count on with Zubac, he is running.
Leslie says, go Utah Jazz, watching from the Philippines. Shout out, Leslie.
great recognition there.
All right, here is Joe Ingles. Ingles with the basketball. Got it to Oni. Ingles now to Clarkson. Clarkson shoots it, no good. And Favors with the rebound. Here's Clarkson. Got it to Niang. 4-3. And Utah is up by 2. Utah is in the bonus. Last minute 50 in the third quarter. Here's George. Paul George. Got it to Batum. No good. And there's a whistle. That's going to be a loose ball foul on Oni.
On Paul George's face there. That's what happened when you get put in rotation and you lose that, don't control that defensive backboard. A lot of times your cross match or someone's going to be wide open, and that time Yang.
Zubac is at the free throw line.
Over the limit. Zubac at the free throw line where he's 3 out of 4.
Missed the first free throw. As Rasheed Wallace would say, that ball don't lie. Watching from Serbia, go Utah. Shout out to MDJ74. Appreciate that as well. Welcome to the family. And Zubac splits the pair. The ball is only half right. Here's Niang. Niang gives it to Clarkson. Clarkson gives it to Ingles. Ingles shoots. No good. And there is a whistle. That's going to be a loose ball foul now on Niang.
And a good job there of Rondo understanding I've got to get a body.
Hey, don't be dissing no bologna sandwiches.
Rewarded with an opportunity to get to the free throw line.
Fry up some good bologna, man. That's awesome. Appreciate that, Jason.
TNT, Denver is at Phoenix, game 2 of that series. Terrific.
I will be live tomorrow for the Nuggets and the Suns, as today Nikola Jokic wins the MVP and Rondo makes the first free throw, ties it up at 75. A minute 23 left in the third quarter.
And it's weird. As good as Utah has played, it feels like they're up 10, 12 points right now, but the Clippers now with an opportunity.
And Rondo makes them both, and the Clippers are up by 1. Here's Niang. Niang with the basketball, guarded by Rondo. Here's Joe Ingles. Got a screen by Gobert. Gobert with the ball, got it blocked by Zubac, but wait, there's a foul. Zubac picks up the shooting foul.
Just waiting and getting it to Gobert where he could go right up with it. And you can see Zubac there felt like he got all ball.
He formed a wall. Ooh. Rudy Gobert has been held to 3 points. He has 10 rebounds. He does not have a block shot.
Rudy Gobert makes the first free throw. We're tied at 76, a minute 10 left.
Two-time All-Star.
Appreciate that, Carlos.
Game 1 against Memphis, only had 4 field goal attempts, finished with 11 points. The rest of the way, it was double-double time.
What's going on, Double C? I like your voice.
Business in 5 games in the first round.
Missed the second. Offensive rebound. Ingles. Clarkson. Here's Niang to Gobert to Oni. Now to Joe Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Clarkson shoots. Got a block by Zubac. And here is Rajon Rondo. Rondo got it to Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard in the paint and gets the shot.
On the floor, count the bucket.
Appreciate that, Jaka. Hopefully I said your name correctly.
How about the block?
So it looks like it's going to be count that baby and a foul.
Another look at it.
Zubac is going to go to the free throw line. So Luke Kennard gets the 2 pointers. Zubac goes to the free throw line. And Rudy Gobert gets the foul.
So Zubac makes it
And he
a
makes the free
possession
throw.
for LA. We're down to 43 seconds to play.
79-76. 40 seconds left in the third quarter.
And again, it's been the bench for the Clippers.
Here's Clarkson. Got a screen by Gobert. Clarkson for 3. And we're tied at 79. Appreciate that, Mark. 24 seconds left.
Clarkson off the bench with 15. George trying to get involved.
And that is no good. Gobert gets the block. Here's Ingles. Got it to Clarkson. Clarkson got a screen by Gobert. Does not use it. Here's Clarkson. Shoots. No good. And that does it. We're tied at 79 at the end of 3. When we come back, it is going to be the money quarter, the fourth quarter. Appreciate that, DK. Appreciate that. Welcome to the family. Cryptocurrency or cash? Well, because I have a disdain for cryptocurrency currently due to the crypto mining, give me cash all day. Because your boy needs a graphics card and he can't get one because of cryptocurrency miners. So give me cash all day on that one, Mr. Mellow Hood. Appreciate that, Jesse. 536 in the building. Appreciate each and every single one of you. Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Do you think the Sixers have a chance to go to the finals or Eastern Conference Finals? They got a chance, absolutely. As long as Joel Embiid stays healthy, the Sixers have a chance. PC parts are really expensive right now, says JJ. Absolutely. Like my $1,200 graphics card that I want is going for $4,000. What's up, Brian? Says shout out from Doha, Qatar. Go Jazz. Yeah, Sixers have a chance. Yeah, there is some computer chip shortage or something like that. It's wacko. Absolutely. That's why the big three can't even produce their vehicles, is because of the shortage of computer chips. You know, in today's world, these vehicles have computer chips. Appreciate that, Adam. JJ says, good Lord, Trox. Hey, absolutely. JoJo is hurt, but he is still playing. Absolutely. And he's playing pretty doggone well as well. I was shocked when I seen him playing with the torn meniscus. Thank God, Trox, Jazz with a comeback against those flippers. Rust B says computer are bad. Fourth quarter is going to be banging, says Plugs for Days. Absolutely.
One of the owners of the Utah Jazz. Some words.
All right, here we go.
Donovan Mitchell.
We are in the money quarter. The fourth quarter.
Coach, what a turnaround for your offense in that third quarter. There's 16 points for Donovan Mitchell. What finally clicked?
Well, I think we just kept playing. We were getting pretty good shots in the first half, and Donovan's determined. I think he's
Mitchell got it to Gobert.
And we got to keep moving the ball. That's one.
Here's Ingles.
We can see that determination. Now things are all tied up defensively. What's it going to take to get this win tonight?
Well, I think we made
Gives
some
it to
mistakes
Clarkson.
early in the game, trying to help
No
out.
good.
Let a few guys get to the
Yang
basket,
fights for it.
It's hard to
And
guard them
Zubac
when
comes
most
up
of
with
the guys
it.
Get a little bit lucky.
Thanks, Quinn.
Luke
Good luck.
Kennard got it
Rebecca, 32-19.
to
The Jazz outscored
Rondo.
the
Here's
first
Paul
quarter.
George.
Regain the
Paul
lead here.
George.
Foul
And there's a
called.
foul on the ground. That's on Niang.
I tell you what, if you're the Clippers, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard combined for 21 points, and you're all
What's up,
tied to
Omar?
start this fourth. You got to feel pretty good about
What's up,
that.
country boy?
One or both of them can get going.
George can't hit that one.
And there is a loose ball foul on Rudy Gobert. Country boy says can't wait for your NFL commentary. Hey, absolutely. I'll be live for the NFL August 5th with the Hall of Fame game. The Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Dallas Cowboys.
He would be a liability, and he has been a tremendous
Paul George is going to
asset
inbound
here
the ball.
for Ty Lue and
Got
the
it to
Clippers. He
Rondo.
had a
Rudy
very
Gobert,
solid
4
game.
points, 4 fouls. Here is Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard gets it for 2 on the fadeaway. And it's 81-79.
There on that one-on-one attack.
Appreciate that, Larry Bird Monter. Donovan Mitchell, count that baby, and a foul. Donovan Mitchell
Aggressive and
going to the free throw line to shoot one.
held out the Clippers with some tough perimeter shots. As Kennard there with a beautiful little fade for the finish, and then Mitchell just continuing to attack the paint, putting pressure on the
What's going on in the
interior
Gridiron
defense of the
Blitz?
Clippers.
Donovan Mitchell has 31 points.
All right, here is Donovan
He can
Mitchell
attack on another and give
with
Utah
31
1-point
points.
lead. We're just underway here in the fourth.
Connects on that one, make it 32 for Donovan Mitchell.
Since pregame warm-ups.
And he only had 13 at the first half. Here's Rondo. Got it to Paul George. No good. And Zubac gives it back to Paul George for 3. 84-82, 10 and a half to play. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Got it to Bogdanovich for 3. 85-84. Here's Paul George. No good on the shot. Goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. Derek Favors with the foul.
Spotting up for that triple, although he's had his struggles there. That was a huge triple, and then Bogdanovich right.
What's
back
going on,
at
Asa?
it.
Joven?
The NBA playoffs on TNT is brought to you by the all-new Sorrento from Kia, official automotive partner of the NBA, and by Burger King. The new hand-breaded Cha-King is here. Cha-King.
And Paul George makes the first free throw. We're tied at 85.
Paul George has made all 5 of his free throws.
Shout out for the Red Cross.
Donovich remains in there with 13 points.
Ramel says, what happened to Kawhi? Kawhi's in there.
Replaced by O'Neal. Batum.
And he splits the pair. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Got it to Clarkson. Back to Mitchell. Donovan gets fouled. That's going to be on Zubac.
In the fourth quarter,
Hashanel, what's going on? Shout out
against Dallas.
our
He did not
Rom,
miss a
Philippines.
shot. I'm not talking about just in Game 7. I'm talking about in all of their wins in the last round.
That was incredible. You know, he's going to have to probably be on his game.
All right, here is Donovan Mitchell with the basketball. Tied at 85. Donovan Mitchell for 3. Donovan Mitchell. 88-85. Here's Paul George. Got it to Kawhi Leonard. No good. Royce O'Neal Rebounds. Got it to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell. No good. And Kawhi with the rebound. Here's Rondo. Got it to Kawhi, to Luke Kennard. Paul George. No good. Rebounded by Derek Favors. Favors got a foul by Zubac.
It's all how we start this quarter. They played game 7 2 days ago. It's all how we start this quarter. They'll call it quits and get ready for game 2 if we make them. Let's get ready for that. Shots fall, shots don't fall. Keep being the monster.
Those are some wise words.
All right, here is Donovan Mitchell.
Fourth foul on Zubac's third.
Donovan Mitchell
foul,
gives it.
lead.
Here's Clarkson and Jordan. Clarkson for 3. 91-85. And a timeout taken Utah. Or I'm sorry, timeout taken Clippers. 8:59 left in the money quarter. The fourth quarter. 91-85. Jordan Clarkson makes the triple on a Royce O'Neal assist. What's up, Michael Samuel? Says LOL plug. 600 in the building. Appreciate the 607 in the building. You guys are truly amazing. I do have to mute it for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. Appreciate the 626. You guys are amazing. The Jazz are using clippers to manscape. Hey, hold on. I got to give you one of these ones.
Got him.
Hey, that is hilarious. Marlon says, shout out Jordan Clarkson, Philippines.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and
appreciate
subscribe
that,
if you're
Wilfredo.
enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Hey, absolutely, Linda. That is comment of the day. Yes, they are manscapes. Only good teams in Cali now is the Clippers and wow. Soul Owen Figure says, go Jazz, go JC. Appreciate that said. Romo says, Manscapes, aw. Haven't ordered that new lawnmower 4.0. Hey, definitely do so. You know my code, Kenneth. Shout out Idol Mike Conley says Edson. Mike Conley's not even playing today. He's out with the injury right now. Marion says go Jazz. John Michael says go Utah from Philippines. Ken, you're missing Bud, says Steve M. Said Free says shout out, sir, here in the Philippines. Go Jazz. So we should be resuming the audio here very shortly. Nick says, I wanted the Mavericks to smack the Clippers, and now Kristaps is mad at Luka. Spike 101 says, go Jazz.
For the assist of the night, presented.
All right, here is the assist of the game. Rondo on the inbound, got it to Zubac with the alley-oop jam. Is the assist of the game.
One of the few thus far.
Greg, this is the
What a turnabout. 48% to 32% in the first half. And in the second half, 33% to 56%. Tale of two tapes for both squads. There's Reggie Jackson. Appreciate that, Chloe. Here's Luke Kennard for 3. 91-88.
Run into that shot in rhythm, and
Here's Donovan Mitchell. Got it to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic gets fouled, goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. And that's Marcus Morris with the foul. Anthony says go 6th man of the year, JC.
With the pump fake, easy call there.
Absolutely.
Utah with
Hot Dog says Utah for the win. Love the name.
Boyan Bogdanovic, 13 points.
And Bogdanovic makes the first free throw, makes it 92-88, a 4-point game with 8:35 left.
And now head into Milwaukee for Game 3 to face two-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks. Don't miss Game 3 Thursday night, 7:30 Eastern.
And Bogdanovic makes both free throws.
In this second half, it just seems like Utah has started to play.
Here's
downhill,
Reggie Jackson
really
going to
put
bring
a
it
lot
up the
of
court.
pressure on the interior of the Clippers. And the Clippers have not been
Reggie
able to
Jackson
respond.
still with the basketball, gives it to Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris drives off the glass, no good. Royce O'Neal with the rebound.
5-on-4, Morris now getting back defensively.
Got it to Bogdanovic, no good. Paul George with the rebound and a steal and tosses it out of bounds.
Off of Kennard.
And had he been just a little more patient, he had 2 of his teammates there that he could have thrown it to. But great effort there to come
Royce
up
O'Neal
with the
throws it out of
deflection
bounds.
and almost a steal.
Ingles checks in. He replaces Favors, so Gobert
Appreciate that,
mans the
Soul
middle.
Owen.
Leonard
And
goes
count
up.
that, baby, and a foul. Kawhi Leonard,
Just a savvy play by
90-93. Utah with a 3-point lead. And Kawhi Leonard to shoot one more free throw. 8:04 left. Kawhi Leonard has 16 points, 6 for 14 shooting, and 5 rebounds. And make that 17 points as he connects on that free throw. And it's a 2-point game. Here's Joe Ingles.
It's a 2-point game, 8 minutes to go on the road. You've got an opportunity
Here's Clarkson.
to steal this first game.
And there is a whistle. That is going to be on Reggie Jackson.
And that is 5 team fouls at the 7:54 mark. And the
Both teams are in the bonus
Yeah, you can see that
with just
with the
under
grab.
8 to
Didn't allow
play.
Gobert to run free there, and Rudy will get an opportunity at the free throw
Both
line.
teams
He's
have 3
also shot
timeouts
it pretty
as
here
well.
late in the
Both teams
postseason.
are in the bonus. 2-point Utah lead. Reggie Jackson has 9 points and 5 fouls.
Career.
Gobert
62% this season.
makes the first free throw. Appreciate that, RB and CJ
Some big free
Vlogs.
throws in the closeout game against Memphis in that first round matchup.
What's up, Shane? Jazz is your time, says Marion. What's up, Bryce?
95-91. Jazz, the only team
All right.
in the NBA this season.
Gobert
with a
makes
top
both
5
free
in
throws.
offensive and defensive
95-91.
efficiency.
Here's Kawhi Leonard.
Bump out front, Leonard, switch.
Kawhi,
Nearly lost it.
near steal. Marcus Morris, no good. Royce O'Neal with the rebound. Here's Bogdanovic.
A back in on Kennard.
Got it to Clarkson.
But grabbed by
Clarkson,
time of the shot clock.
step back, gives it out. Royce O'Neal, Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. And there's a foul. Kawhi Leonard picks up the foul.
Physical down there, but you've got to understand the situation.
Rudy Gobert is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Kawhi Leonard has 17 points and 4 fouls.
So 2 more for Gobert. FaZe Clan, 2 height, RD2.
And Gobert misses the first free throw. As Rasheed Wallace would say, that ball don't lie. Gobert, you got one job. Make those free throws.
Rep your team. Watch HOH Showdown. Dodgeball Tourney live, 8 p.m. Eastern on the House of Highlights
Here's Gobert.
YouTube channel with Cotton McKnight and Pepper Brooks on the call.
Splits the pair. Makes it a 5-point game. 96-91, 7:17 left. Here's Paul George. Got it to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi drives and lays it in.
Good, strong finish there.
Appreciate that, Yana.
See your best players stepping
Here's
up here and
Donovan
delivering.
Mitchell.
Gonna have to play well here down
Got
the
it to Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert put back good. 98-93.
Donovan as opposed to Ingles. Donovan can make those tight window passes to a rim run.
Paul George
And they weren't getting
got
that
it
in
to
the first
Kawhi Leonard.
Screen, Jackson, Clarkson switches out. Roll.
Got it to Reggie Jackson. And stolen by Jordan Clarkson.
5-point lead for the Jazz, looking to crack 100.
Jordan Clarkson off the back heel. Royce O'Neal with an offensive board. Here's Donovan Mitchell.
The offensive glass, keeping balls alive.
Donovan Mitchell's gonna drive, gets fouled, misses the shot. He's gonna go to the free throw line to shoot two.
The Jazz have out-rebounded the Clippers 42-33.
Shout out to the 746 in the building. You guys are truly amazing. We got ourselves a good ball game, folks. This thing is still not over. 98-93, 6-13. Reggie Jackson fouled out. So Reggie Jackson is done in this ball game in the last 6-13. Appreciate that, Jermaine Thomas. And Donovan Mitchell makes the first free throw.
Rebounding numbers strong. We mentioned what Utah's done throughout the season. How many boards did that man grab over the course of his career, and how many points did he put up in the playoffs? Karl Malone.
30-plus playoff games. Donovan Mitchell already has 12.
He was chatting with everybody.
Just trailing the mailman, Karl Malone.
So,
that's next level.
Tends to be a fan favorite. He's very
And he makes both free throws.
Salt Lake is really high.
Yeah, Q rating high.
Yeah, it's really high.
Likability high.
Here's Paul George.
We approach the midway point, fourth quarter.
Marcus Morris, no good.
Track down. George keeps it alive.
And Paul George keeps it alive. Here's Luke Kennard. Here's now Paul George. Gives it back to Rondo. Rondo, no good. Bogdanovich with the rebound.
Score is 53-33 Utah.
7-point game, 193. Donovan Mitchell gets it back from Royce O'Neal. 5.5 to play.
Mitchell looks for an open.
Donovan Mitchell gives it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich for 3. Bojan Bogdanovich with that triple. And we got a timeout taken LA. 5:21. And it's a 10-point game. Utah with the lead. Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. What's going on, Diego? Wade is part owner of the Jazz, right? Absolutely. What's going on, KYYY? Says go JC. Lord Leaf says thanks for the stream. Appreciate you. Hey, appreciate you for being here. Hey, Kenneth, just give him a warning next time. He's new. Shutout? What's a shutout? Joy? Grace says, go Jazz. Are you rooting for the Jazz or Clips? Grace, I am going for the Jazz. Shout out Kirby Villar from Philippines, says Larry. Absolutely, Keith. Don't be racist in the chat. That is an instant ban. Yeah, it was spam, but just give them a warning. Like, what do you call it? Remove the comments, but just, what do you call it? Just let them know. Because new people, I like to give them, a fair shot. They don't know the rules, which, you know what? Speaking of the rules.
Hey, chatters. Welcome to Troxel Stream. Here are the rules. There will be none of the following allowed: cursing, racism, religion, politics, spamming, bullying, or bashing. End result of doing so, you can be timed out by a mod or banned.
Lordy's Batista says, shout out Junior Batista. John Kenneth says, go JC, Utah Jazz. Yana says, shout out. Hot Dog says, shout out Hot Dog from Philippines. Go Jazz from Raleigh, Philippines. God bless. Keith Davis says, little sweetheart. Absolutely. Shout out to the little MVP. She wanted to be a part of Dad's streams, so I'll let her record some audio tracks. Dudong says, let's go Clips.
Jazz, Tehran lose team.
All right, here we go.
2 days ago in a game 7. You were wondering with the emotion.
That third quarter really did it in for the Clippers, 19-32, and then now they're down by 10 in this quarter.
I just felt like the Jazz, from an intensity standpoint, it started with Donovan Mitchell in that third
Appreciate
quarter.
that, Hot Dog.
Comes out and makes the statement that he made.
It is 93-103, Utah with the lead, 5:21. Appreciate that, Troy.
Aggressive they were on that offensive glass. The three started.
All right, here we go.
Defensively,
here's Rondo.
They have not allowed the Clippers to get comfortable.
Rondo gives it to Kawhi. Kawhi Leonard with the basketball, guarded by Royce O'Neal. Got it to Paul George. Paul George, there's a foul on Rudy Gobert.
It just has not been Paul George's night. 2 of 14 from the field. 11 points.
What's going on, Severino?
8 rebounds. Leonard is 7 of 15 for 19 points to lead LA. Foul on Gobert. That's number 5.
And that's big. And listen.
All right, here we go. Paul George has 11 points, 2 for 14 shooting, 5 for 6 from the free throw line. And he makes the first free throw. Make that 12 points for Paul George.
If they can somehow string together stops and try to get something early in the shot clock.
And Paul George makes them both. And now he has a PG-13.
All-time in conference semifinals.
Here's Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell.
This is their 51st NBA season.
He's going to drive in the paint. There's a jump ball. Marcus Morris and Donovan Mitchell going to jump it up.
What the Clippers are trying to do, the Jazz want to target.
Concern says Utah Jazz forever.
Job of showing hard, forcing a back dribble, and then rotating out of that. And Morris there.
Shout out to the 924 in the building. We are closing in on 1,000 people in the chat.
Replaced by Joe Ingles.
And that is a tip by. Oh, Paul George got to save it. And his last touchdown for O'Neal. Oh, man. Appreciate that, Lung Fung.
Challenge O'Neal imploring the officials that he did not touch that. I could not tell from that angle. Moot point.
Oh, it might have been on Kawhi, but they got away with it. Here's Marcus Morris. No good. He gets it back. Shoots it again, and he hits it for 3.
Just like that, 2 possessions.
Marcus Morris, 103-98, 4:20 left in the ball game. Here's Donovan Mitchell, gets the jumper. 105-98. Appreciate that, Mariah.
Leonard breaks free.
Kawhi Leonard got a block by Gobert. On, there is a whistle.
Comes away with the ball. They want an up and down on him. They're not going to get it. Leonard gets the bucket and has cut it to 5.
All right, Utah takes the timeout. Appreciate that, Manny. Appreciate all the new subscribers. We hit 1,000 in the building. Appreciate each and every single one of you. I do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. It is 105-100. 4 minutes exactly left in regulation. This game could definitely go into overtime. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Hey, we hit a number change. Appreciate that, JT. We are 100 away from Troxel Sports Stream regaining number 3 in Detroit. Can we get to number 3 in Detroit? We are 100 away. Ref's blind, says JJ. Clippers might just get it. Appreciate that, Larry. No overtime. Jazz got this, bruh, says Hella Flush OWUU. Richo, what's going on? All right, here we go. We are coming back from commercial break.
14-point lead. That evaporated.
Okay, both teams are in the bonus. Both teams have 2 timeouts apiece. It's a 5-point game, 105-100, and 4 minutes to play. Royce O'Neal set to inbound. Got it to Donovan Mitchell.
Now, can they figure out a way to keep Kawhi on?
Donovan Mitchell gives it to Royce O'Neal, gives it right back to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's going to drive. It gets an easy lay-in. Appreciate that, Bozuki. Hopefully I said your name correctly. And here's Rondo.
Because of how explosive he is.
Rondo with the basketball. Got it to Marcus Morris. Here's Kawhi Leonard. Marcus Morris. They're down by 7. Marcus Morris, no good. Rebounded by Gobert. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Great spin move off the glass, but gets fouled. That's a shooting foul on Luke Kennard.
I'm a little surprised that Ty Lewis kept him in for this entire stretch because they are really struggling to contain Mitchell.
Appreciate that, Bubba Lugs.
Him in that pick and roll on every possession.
Appreciate all the new subscribers.
And he is getting wherever he wants on the floor.
Got the MVP chant for Donovan Mitchell at the free throw line.
41 points.
3:10 to play.
Team up by 7.
Make that one more. 108-100.
Another category, turnovers. Utah has just 4.
Red Striker Loft TV says, shout out, bro. Go Jazz. This on fire, Jazz. Mitchell makes them both. It's a 9-point game, 3 possessions. Here's Rondo.
43 overall, 109 to
3 minutes left. Here's Paul George. Screen by Marcus Morris. Paul George gets it for 2. It's back to a 7-point game.
For the Clippers, and again, a lot of time here, 7-point lead.
There's Donovan Mitchell.
What do you do if you're the Clippers?
Up by 7.
Defensively.
2:40 left here in the fourth quarter.
Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell kicks it out. Ingles, Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich back to Ingles, wide open. No good. Paul George with the rebound.
Clippers down by 7.
Paul George gives it to Luke Kennard. Back to Paul George.
George draws the big Gobert.
Gobert is on Paul George. Shoots it for 3. No good. Rebounded by Bogdanovich. And here comes Bojan Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich got it to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell shoots. No good. Gobert. And there's a whistle called. That's a shooting foul on Marcus Morris. Appreciate all the new subscribers.
Rebound opportunity for Gobert.
.109 to 102. 148 left. Gobert is at the free throw line, gonna shoot 2. Chance to put up the Jazz by 11. Or I'm sorry, by 9. Gobert makes the first free throw. It's an 8-point game.
A hush comes over the crowd when Gobert is
Donovan Mitchell and Karl Malone both have 4 40-point games.
Donovan Mitchell now tied with the mailman.
He is tied with the mailman.
How many games did Malone play? And as great as he was,
and misses the second free throw. Paul George with the rebound, got it to Rondo. Rondo crosses half court.
1 out of 2 for Gobert. 8-point game.
Rondo gives it to Paul George.
Crossover, George is fouled.
And there is a foul on Royce O'Neal. It's an 8-point game with 1:37 left.
That Karl Malone had more than 4 40-point games in the postseason.
Uh, 193 playoff games for
8-point game, 1:37 left. Both teams are in the bonus. Both teams have 2 timeouts apiece. Paul George is at the free throw line to shoot 2. Paul George makes the first free throw.
It's a 7-point game.
Chance to cut it down to a 2-possession ball game if he makes the free throw.
Put the pressure on your defense.
They're calling overrated on Paul George. And he makes both free throws.
PG-13, 110 to 104.
110, 104. 1:30 left. We got 90 seconds.
Leonard defending Mitchell.
Here's Donovan Mitchell.
Switch. Now he's got Kennard.
Donovan Mitchell
The drive.
got the lay-in. 112 to 104.
But he went away from Kawhi in the double team.
Here's Kawhi Leonard.
Clippers must get points.
Got it to Kawhi Leonard. Got the lay-in. It's a 6-point game. 112, 106. 63 seconds left. Donovan Mitchell. We're under a minute. Bojan Bogdanovich throws it out of bounds.
And a little lazy there by Mitchell. And that's a huge play here for the Clippers.
A costly turnover.
A turnover with 49.5.
All right, we got a timeout, Los Angeles. Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Shout out to the 1702 in the building. We are closing in on 2K in the building. Appreciate that, JoJo. Appreciate that, Norman. BTS Bytes. It's gonna be Jazz. Karl Malone in the house says PS4. Jamie says go Utah Jazz. Shout out. Shout out watching here from the Philippines. Go Team Tarzo. Fast, keep it going, folks. Let's go, Jazz. Jazz Nation. Jazz in 5, I bet. Appreciate everyone in the chat. Hey, absolutely, Keith Davis. Appreciate that, Nasib. Go LeBron, says Romo. Flush says Jazz in 4. Claire says yeah. Appreciate that, Julia. Hopefully I said your name correctly. All right, here we go. Clippers have the only challenge left. 49.5 seconds. Clippers have 1 timeout left. Down by 2 possessions. They're going to need a 3 on this possession.
And while a 3 would be nice, there's enough time if you can get a quick 2.
Yeah, they could go get three 2-pointers, but they got to rely on that defense.
George triggers in.
Here's Kawhi Leonard. Kicks it out. Luke Kennard. No good. Back tap. Here's Paul George. 4, 3. And it's a 3-point game. Here's Donovan Mitchell.
Let's see how defensively the Clippers decide to play.
Donovan Mitchell is guarded by Rajon Rondo. Here's Donovan Mitchell setting it up.
Utah up by 3. Mitchell the cross. Mitchell the jumper. Off the rim.
No good. And Rondo.
10 seconds left.
Kawhi Leonard gives it to Paul George. Back to Kawhi. Gives it to Marcus Morris. Got it blocked. Morris. And this ball game. Oh, man. What a game. The Utah Jazz win this ball game by 3. 112 to 103. What a game.
Overreact to pump fakes. And Gobert here avoids the contact, stays with it. And
Blocked the game-winning shot, or the game-tying shot, as Marcus Morris was trying to go for a game-tying 3, and Gobert said, no, 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 not in my house.
And he can single-handedly anchor your
Holy smokes. Shout out to the 1,878 in the building. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Ellen says, congratulations, Jazz Nation. Keith Davis says, called a good game, Trox. Appreciate that. Utah for the ends.
And how about the fight?
Watching from Kalesa. Hopefully I said that correctly, says Jay Sean.
The Jazz get it done in the series opener.
Appreciate that iPod. Congrats, Jazz. Here's Donovan Mitchell. I'm going to be quiet while Donovan Mitchell is talking.
You guys didn't have a chance to communicate defensively. What did you see on that possession?
We scrambled on the fly. You know, I think the best thing we just were instinctive. You know, Rudy made a hell of a play. That's why he's defensive player of the year, man. You know, we did a great job of that.
And you're getting a lot of MVP chants right now, Donovan. But the turnaround in this game started in that third quarter. The first 2.5 minutes, you scored 10 straight points. What was your focus at that point?
Man, I let my team down in the first half on both ends of the floor. You know, I let Reggie and Luke kind of get hot. They were kicking my ass a little bit. You know, I came in the locker room. I wasn't making the right reads in the first half. So I said, you know what, God, it's on me. You know, at the end of the day, it's on me. And, you know, I had to go out there and just set the tone. And we did our thing.
Now, we saw Dwayne Wade sitting over there. You guys were chatting all night long. This was a wild game. Did he help you with any advice to get through this one?
Yeah, just things that he saw throughout the game. And, you know, it's great to have, you know, someone that I call my brother, you know, sitting courtside, being part of this organization, just trying to help me out and find ways to improve. And not just with myself, but finding ways with the team. And, you know, I think that's the biggest thing. And just, you know, I'm grateful that he's able to do that. Not a lot of guys do that, you know, and be able to do it, especially live action in a playoff game. But, you know, it was great.
When you take a look at the first half to the second half, what's the takeaway heading into game 2?
We got to play hard. You know, they're a talented team. You know, at the end of the day, we did some things wrong. They did some things wrong, and we're going to go ahead and adjust. But they're talented, and we got to go out there and be ready to compete every single game and every single second. Can't let our foot off the gas. And credit to them, they came out. It's going to be a dogfight game 2, and we got to be ready.
Thank you. Congrats.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, back to you.
All right, Rebecca, thank you so much. Donovan Mitchell with a tremendous performance.
All right, that was Donovan
Greg,
Mitchell. I
the
will
fact
be
that the
live
Clippers
tomorrow.
did have a timeout remaining,
Denver
and they
Nuggets at
elected
the
to play
Phoenix
it out
Suns.
on that final possession, ended up in
The Phoenix
scramble
Suns
mode.
are my home
And
team,
you know
my
what? I
second
have no
home team.
problem with it for a couple of reasons. One, a lot of times
Donovan
when you got
Mitchell
the veteran experience
balled out of
and talent that they
control
have, you don't wanna
in
allow
this
a great
one.
defensive team an opportunity
Appreciate that. Welcome to the
then go
fam.
and break down how they want to defend it. You just have to credit Utah for
PS4
being better.
says because I'm
They
a
were
pure
very
Lakers
disciplined
fan.
in that last possession and didn't allow for a good look. And listen, they gave themselves a chance. Did the
Who
Clippers
you want the?
in a game where it
Who
looked
you
like
want
it was
to
gonna
get
away from
traded
them, but they
to
battled,
Lakers this
unfortunately, couldn't
offseason?
get over the hump, and they'll have to try to
I
do
got to
it
go
again,
through
too.
who's available
Our final
in
score
free
tonight
agency, and
is
then that'll kind of help me out a little bit better with the trade market. But CJ McCollum, keep an eye out on CJ McCollum. He could be on the move. Appreciate that, Ellen. But what did you guys think about this game? I mean, what's your guys' thoughts? I think this series could definitely go 7. Clippers going back-to-back 7-game series. That'd be crazy. Jazz in 4. I'm going for the Jazz to get the series win. But I think it could go 7 games for real though. Yes, it'll be 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Interesting game. It could go 7. I wonder LeBron going to add next season. Yes, tomorrow I'll be live 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Denver Nuggets at the Phoenix Suns. Game number 2. Phoenix with a 1-0 lead. 4-3 Clippers, says Josefino. Yeah, I like the Jazz, says JJ. I wish Lakers could get Steph, but that won't happen. No, I think what do you call it? The Lakers are gonna Steph Curry is gonna try to run it back one more year. I think he wants to see what this team has at 100% full strength. And rightfully so. I mean, they've been injured for a while. Appreciate that, Kurt. They've been injured the past couple years. So, I mean, for them to get, Kelly Oubre, to get, who else they got? They got Kelly Oubre, Andrew Wiggins. They'll probably get, what's his name back? Klay Thompson. They'll get James Wiseman back. I mean, there's a good possibility that they try to run it back at least once. See what they got. Or Dame Lillard could get traded, would be good as Steph trade. I think Damian Lillard would stay in Portland, but I know that the leash is going to be short. The leash is going to be short with Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard's leash on the Portland Trailblazers. He sent out a cryptic tweet. He said, "How long can I stay loyal?" Or how long can you stay loyal? So that's kind of a cryptic tweet of, hey, get me a team in Portland that is going to actually do their job. Stop trying to half-ass get me players and things like that. A winning team, get me a real team. No ifs, ands, what's the buts about it, because if you don't, I'm gone. I think that's how short his leash is. He's going to probably give him one more year. So I do think that, maybe CJ McCollum gets traded. Maybe they try to shake it up like that, and things like that, because there's going to be some changes. As we've seen, what is his name? Terry Stotts did step down. So I don't know. I'm not gonna say Damian Lillard just yet, but I do think that somebody from the Portland Trailblazers could definitely be on the move. And it possibly could be, to the Lakers. I don't see a west to a west. I will see more like I'm going to just use this as an example, a Bradley Beal to the Lakers. I could see that happening more than, say, a Damian Lillard or CJ McCollum to the Lakers. Trey Kuzma and Caruso. Shaq is in the building. But like I said, I got to see who's up for a contract extension. I got to see who is a free agent, who's a restricted free agent, things like that. And I can give you guys a better analysis on who's going to be going where and, and for how much. Appreciate that. But the score is 112-109. That was a heck of a ball game as the Clippers were up big. They were up big in the first half. It was, 60-47. 60-47 at halftime. Clippers with the lead. Hey, Christian Wood. Let's go. And then Utah just said, you know what? Let's stop playing. We're better than the Clippers. We're going to play like we're better than the Clippers in the second half. They did just that. And guess what? They walked out with the 3-point win. And ironically, they won that fourth quarter 33-30. There was 63 points in that fourth quarter alone. If that can't get a, oh my God, I don't know what can. 63 points in a single quarter. But, hey, shout out Christian Wood. Hey, Christian Wood. Hey, bounce back, brother. Come back home. Come back home. But, with that being said, I love each and every single one of you. I will be on tomorrow for the Phoenix Suns at the Denver Nuggets at the Phoenix Suns. But with that being said, I love each and every single one of you. Stay safe. I'll see you tomorrow. And come out. Maybe there will be necessary roughness tomorrow starting at about 6:30. We'll go from 6:30 to about 7:30. And then I'll get off. Get everything all set up for the game tomorrow night. And we talk all 32 NFL football teams, whether you're a Bears fan, Lions fan, Packers fan, Rams fan, Patriot fan, Buccaneers fan, whoever you root for, come on out. We'll talk. We'll have some good time. We usually have a panel and things like that. And with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is Troxel Sports Stream. Have a nice day, and I'm out. Peace. Have a blessed night, everybody.